Hey, welcome to Hollywood Bets Durbanville. Yep, Monday. It's normally a quiet Monday. It's a busy Monday today. That's lovely to see and racing out in the Western Cape. There are going to be we're starting with bipod races too, and we'll go through from here to the last. Reminder, of course, about our 0691643272. Those that are watching the show now, those selections have already been sent out. They were sent out quite early this morning in terms of what we like today. So, the early birds have already got it. In terms of Betway, there's the code. Take your phone, go to camera, scan that QR code like that, and it takes you straight to the website, and you just activate your account. It's really very simple. And I know that having spoken to Jonathan Bloomberg, Betway have put up some great promotions with regards to their platforms. Now, let's get on to the bipod. Race 2 on the card. We'll start there. I can tell you with regards to the second race that there are a few first-timers in here that I just want to quickly quote in terms of what trainers say. Number 3, Fox on the Run, working well, may need the experience on debut. With regards to others, number 6, Fast Train, will need the experience. Then you've got the 8, Fort Liam, nice gelding, but will need further. And I think that's about it. With regards to Betway's market this morning, let's take a look at what they're doing. This is apparently the best bet on the card. Gold Jaboski's at 11 to 20 this morning. 3, Fox on the Run is 9 to 2. And 10, Digby is at 5 to 1. How did Count Hitiku go 14 to 1? I just want to know.
Well done, Clyde.
No, I'm asking the question.
And
Opened 9 to 2, went 14 to 1. The other one, what was it called? That favourite of
Parisian
Lairds
Walkway.
shortened from 9 to 2 to 16 to 10. I mean, how does it work?
I don't know. You tell me, Clyde. You got the money, so you know more than what I
Well,
do.
we said it'll win.
Clyde.
Is this the best bet on the card, or what's the story?
He appears to have every opportunity of getting it right. He comes with his respiratory concerns, and I think the drop-in trip is going to be certainly in his favour. Gets Richard free from Stallgate number 1. That's already half the battle won. And in his last start, himself and the winner pulled well clear of the balance of the field, Clyde.
It's the first time blinkers today, Dave.
Yes.
First time, eh?
Yes.
And you think that'll make a difference? Or I know you get a bit nervous when they put blinkers first time.
I just want to see him settle. I don't want to see him over race, but surely he's going to run in the top 2, Clyde. Yeah, you know, Richard's getting few and far opportunities from the Snates, but when he does, he boots them home. So we saw that with Lowveld Lily. He got her up in the latter stages. I really believe he'll win. The first time isn't that strongly fancied, so Digby's the natural exact proposition. But yeah.
Okay.
Ready-made banker, Clyde.
Thanks, Daryl. Okay, there's the bipod for 72 Rand, everybody. Take that down or scan it away and get on the second race. Runs at 10 to 1. Okay, make a note in this race that number 11 has been scratched. It's not running. It's a maiden plate, and they are going over 1,600 meters in this event out at Hollywood Bets Durbanville. It's the start of the place accumulator. There are a couple of first-timers in this particular event, unraced horses that are in this third race. They are 1 and 12. Let me get comments for you on those 2 runners quickly from the trainers about them. The first one, Seafarer. Glenn Cotson says, nice big horse, will need the outing. And then the other comment for you is number 12, Future Citizen, which Justin Snade says, staying type, if not too green, small place chance. This morning, Betway's got the 5 Chance Encounter. It's priced up at 12 to 10. It does look very hard to beat on current form. 8 Green Choice is trading at 5 to 2, second favourite. 10 Set to Music is 7 to 2, third choice. And then 10s and better about the balance. I see Serena Moodley riding Chance Encounter. Now you give it a big winning chance, or where are you with him?
He's been gelded, rested and gelded, so he's been off the track for 3.5 months. He was meant to run a couple of weeks ago as a colt, but obviously they recently gelded him. Certainly caught the eye on debut. Strong finishing effort on that occasion. Disappointed somewhat in his second start, but look who he ran behind. Saudi Cat. Now, Saudi Cat is highly regarded by the connections. He is a full brother to Schwarzenegger. What's it? Schwarzenegger. The grade 1 winning filly. And then she ran a couple of seconds in Group 1s behind Captain's Ransom. I think in the Mallorca So there's no doubt he's going to be a better sort now that he's stepping up in trip, but he's been off the track for quite some time. So I don't know where he is in his preparation, but I do believe he's a nice horse. Now, on a line through Sardinia Bay, he is the right one because he ran just behind Sardinia Bay on debut. And if you go to Green Choice, he was well held by Sardinia Bay on debut. But Green Choice has since then had the bend experience. He's improved in his second start and he's got the racing fitness on his side, Clyde. So I'm not surprised to see him shorten in the market. I actually thought that'd be closer to joint favourites. Clyde, if you have a look who he's related to, he's a brother to Sarki.
Okay.
Now, Sarki's a 2,000 meter filly or mare from a mile upwards. And he is another one that's going to appreciate the step up in
Can I just ask you quickly, Daryl, is this horse not very big in the market, the 9 World First? What do you, is it the 9 World First? Yeah. Vaughan Marshall's horse, 20-1. Isn't that he had one run, 2 winners from the form line. No, not a bad run at all.
Not a bad
Why
run
is he
whatsoever.
so big? Was he not,
I think he needs
what do they
another one,
think?
Clyde.
Needs one
Personally,
more,
I
okay.
think he needs one more. I'd certainly, if I'm playing trifectas and quartets, he must go in. He's my third choice, Clyde.
Is he your third choice?
Yes.
Okay.
But Green Choice with the racing fitness on his side could get it right, Clyde.
Do you prefer him over Chance Encounter?
No, on paper, I prefer Chance Encounter
your
because
first
of the
choice?
Sardinia Bay line.
Okay.
But healthy respect for Green Choice.
All right, so it's not by any means race over Chance Encounter. Green Choice, healthy respect for it. And don't leave out the 9 in trifectas. There's the PA. Welcome back, everybody. Let's get on to race number 4. It's an apprentice race. It's an open maiden, and they're going over 1,400 meters. In this race, let's take a look at the betting. 9 South of France is top of the boards. It's priced up at 16-10. Who doesn't want to go to the South of France? The most beautiful place in the world. 5 Elusive Gift, second choice at 2-1. Near the Pyrenees, go to Lourdes. So beautiful. 7 Hazel Green is priced up, what price? 22-10. And then you can get 20-1 and better about the others. You want to go to the South of France?
Leave all that, Clyde.
Let's
Travel
go.
South Africa.
No.
Talk about South
I want to
of
go to
France.
the South of France.
Travel South Africa.
I want to go to
more. We've got
Lourdes.
most
Where I
beautiful
want to go.
country in the world. Leave
Help
all
us
that.
catch us pick 6 so we can go to
Go
Lourdes.
spend dollars and euros over there. Leave that. Clyde, this is an interesting race because it is an open maiden.
Yeah.
And if you have a look at number 7, Hazel Green, she's giving away a lot of weight to her opposition or her main rivals here in Elusive Gift and South of France. I mean, they've got the claimers on their side and they 3-year-olds. I mean, they said to carry 57 and 58. So with the apprentice allowances, you're looking at 6 and 7 kgs respectively. I don't think she's capable of giving that much weight away. Clyde, yes, she has improved in her last 2 starts, 2 lovely efforts, and she now steps up to 1,400. Let's see how she goes, but I'm favouring numbers 5 and 9 because of the pull at the weights or in the weights. Number 5, Elusive Gift, is actually held by South of France. They've met in the past, and South of France beat her quite comfortably on that occasion. But since then, Elusive Gift has shown good improvement, and that apprentice is really worth his 4 kg allowance at the moment. And have a look who she's trained by, Greg Enyon. Greg Enyon's firing at the moment, and she's got course experience, Clyde. So I'm probably going to be leaning towards Elusive Gift over South of France. Now, South of France was meant to run a week ago or 2 weeks ago behind the filly that won that race was Queen Regent. Queen Regent won the
what
race.
happened to
She
her?
was out not eating up on that occasion. But yes, she's a nice filly, and she's another one that's been stepped up in trip. Her dam won all her races over a mile. I don't know if you recall Spundy Sailor.
No.
I think
What's your-
Mr. Yerster owned.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Tell me first choice. Which
Mayfair.
one?
597.
597 for Daryl. This is the pick 6 first leg. It looks like those 3. We're not expecting anything else outside of these 3 to win the first leg. And you can spend 100, what is that? 173 for 10%. On to race number 4 now. Let's take a look at this event, or race 5, I beg your pardon. That's what we're looking at now. And it is a class 4. The distance they're going 1,200 meters, and there are, how many of them are there? 14. So the draw is quite important here. Make a note of your fancy as to where that is obviously drawn your number. The Betway market this morning have got 5 Saudi Cat as the favourite, and they priced this up at 2-1. 11 Gimme Rules is priced up at 4-1. 3 What a Fortune is 7-1, and the one Boogified is 8-1. It's double figures about everything else. Is there anything else I need to tell you about this race in terms of equipment changes and things? Nope. Nothing else to inform you with regards to this race. I want to ask you, what is there?
Yeah.
What am I missing?
What's your fancy?
Yeah. Gimme Rules are that family so beautifully bred.
Unbelievable.
It's a little bit of a worry, the draw, obviously, but it's Dean Kanemayer, so you know the instruction, right?
Yeah.
Drop it out, let it run on.
Yeah. I mean, it could be anything. We know that he's related
to... He could eat Saudi Cat alive. If he lets go at the 200, he builds and he's ready. And I don't think it'll be a race, all due respect. I don't think it'll be a race.
But you're a Formula 1 man. That Formula 1 hasn't held up whatsoever.
No, but I just see the way he's bred and all that sort of stuff.
Well, we have to tell the viewers how he's bred, Claude. He's a full brother to Gimme a Prince.
Yes.
The Cape Flying Championship winner, Grade 1. Yes. And the Hollywood Bets Durban July winner, the real Prince.
There you go.
I mean, the majority of the family sprinted, but yet the real Prince...
This will win, man. This will win. Tell us why. Tell me more about Saudi Cat. Let me understand more about him, please.
Well, Clyde, this horse came up, I think, on the connections on debut. I mean, he drifted to 10-1. They put the money down in his second start, and he was soundly beaten. But the horse that beat him is a proper racehorse, Clyde. That horse was going to win Grade 1s up the straight, all the rage. Nah, they gelded him, Clyde. And we've seen this combination of Vaughan Marshall and Richard Free at Durbanville. I'd love to know their strike rate, because they have been on fire. Neat draw. The horse that ran just behind him didn't do that form line any favors. Spirit, he came out and ran in a Class 4 as well, just behind Major Master. Not beaten too far, but he's now been gelded, and I find that very, very interesting. I'm really keen to see how he goes. He could be anything, this horse. Clyde,
can I ask you, Daryl, is there anything beyond those two?
Yes.
Are there?
Yeah.
So you're going deeper?
I think there's horses that are capable in their current market. Yeah, a horse like What a Fortune. His last start, Clyde, although he was far from disgraced, he ran that race upside down. He was pulling up front, no cover. I think he's way better than that, and they should go a pace of the 1250 at Durbanville. If he can relax in running, he's got a lovely, lovely turn of foot. I respect his chances. I've got a preference for the other two, the 3-year-olds that are obviously have more scope for improvement. But this horse has really found his straps.
I thought it might be a bit short for What a Fortune. No,
I don't believe so. Okay. And then Suti, Clyde.
Yes.
Have a look at this horse on firm going at Durbanville. He's a different sort. And last time out, he flashed up very late. He should be included in all trifectas and quartets. I'm actually not in the camp of yours over here, Clyde. Give me rules. I'm going in this order: 5, 3, and then 11, 4. So I'm willing to race you. I'm 3 against 11.
Okay, let's race. There's the jackpot from Daryl, 288. This is an apprentice race, and it's over 1,200 meters. Let me bring you up to speed with the latest from Betway this morning for the event. Number 4, Easy Money, is top of the boards, but it's an open race. They bet 3-1 the field, yeah. 8 Flying South is the next best in at 4-1. 2 Angelo Ace is 6-1. 6-1 the 3 Black Path. 8-1 number 7 Ladon. And then it's, after that? 5 Trey Chic, 8-1. And then 14-1 and better about the balance. Don't forget to open your Betway account using that QR code if you haven't already done so. It's a Class 5, so it's a handicap at the best of E division type horses. Mr. Marie, you see it differently?
How many days before I get my 6% back on my total turnover? 8, 9.
Yes.
9 days, eh?
Hey.
Sure.
Nice to open up with a balance like that. Eh?
Clyde, I nearly banked the 7-year-old mare in all my perms. And then I said, what am I doing? But my first choice is Black Path, number 3. Now, I was very surprised she actually won last time, Cloud. If you watch the early part of that race, she was really doing it way too hard. And I didn't think she was going to finish that race off. But surprisingly, she did. So I think Durbanville on the firm going, it's her game. So
And this distance? 12?
even better.
Is it
even
better?
better for her, yeah.
Really?
So Black Path, my first choice. If you go in form, she actually holds Trey Schick. So I believe she'll confirm that form.
Okay.
Then Trey Schick's held by Angel Oasis. Now Angel's Oasis, lovely effort last time I glide. She just got nabbed on the line by a very highly regarded filly. I think they're going for the Cape Fillies Guineas, if I'm not mistaken, with Lowveld Lily. So she did pick up a penalty and her apprentice doesn't claim. So I think she's got a tougher task over here. But I think this course and distance is ideal for her. And we know that Plaikis is riding extremely well, Clyde. And he knows this course probably better than any of the other apprentices. Easy money. Love the way Damien Pillay is riding at the moment. And last time out, the Pit Butter trained mare ran a lovely race in behind She's My World. Now, Clyde, you know who finished way back in that race? It was a horse called Worldly. That was the race where he was unfortunate. He couldn't get a run the entire straight. Chad Little booted him home. So she's gone into my play. But I'm gonna be going in this order 3-2-4.
3-2-4, huh? Okay, so Black Path the one to beat, but there are a few others. And in the second jackpot, we're going 2-3-4-7. That's what you'll need in the first leg. If you take it like that, it'll cost 144 Rand. Welcome back to race 7 now. This is a C stakes over 1,000 meters. So in a race like this, you'll have a look at the weighted column, and number 8, Heritage Ridge, comes out best in this particular event. And she is at any sort of price in this race. The market's got them as follows. 1 October Storm, 17-10 to win this. He's only had his 2 starts to date, of which is one of the 2. 5 Magical Place, second choice, 22-10, second favourite. 6 African Memoir, 6-1. 9, I like this horse, Forever Island, is 8-1. It's 10-1 about the 2, Shifting Path. And then you can get 14s and better about the balance. October Storm seems nothing wrong with him. He's had 2 starts. You can't fault his form. Big runner, I would imagine. I just thought that there are a few others that have got a chance. You?
Yeah, I don't know if they want to geld him because he's so well bred, but I think he needs cut. He needs to be cut, Clyde. He's never actually given confidence, this horse, or obviously working the tracks down at home, because on both occasions he's found little support in the market and he's drifted off the boards. Wasn't expected to win on debut, came up on the connections, and I'm sure they were very upbeat. I'm of the opinion he actually improved in his second start, because only himself and Magical Place have improved from that debut effort. The balance of the field was quite shallow. On paper, Clyde, he holds Magical Place, but I think Magical Place at Durbanville will reverse that form. Last time I Clyde, Magical Place at Durbanville on a good track, let rip from the jump. Richard got him out on the front foot and there was no catching. I expect the same to happen. I really expect him to catch October Storm flat-footed. I expect that's the way I read the race, Clyde. I don't think October Storm is really a Durbanville sort. Excuse me, Clyde. On paper, you're going to disagree with me, but Magical Place has got the fitness on his side. So,
and Richard's riding him again.
Jump, let rip. I had a look at the time, Clyde. Listen to this. The time was extremely fast. The same day, there was a filly that had some feature form behind her called She's My World. Also winner of the same course and distance. His time was 5 lengths quicker than hers. And he carried 1 kilogram more. So I'm going into this race quite confident in that he'll go back to back and make it 2 from 4. First choice, number 5, Magical Place. Trifectas and quartets, shifting path. Last time I showed a little bit of signs of life again, Clyde, and he loves this course and distance. Please don't exclude him in those trifectas and quartets.
Okay, we'll put it in.
So in order, I'm going 5, 1, 2, but I'm very confident that Magical Place is the right one.
Okay.
I just hope himself and African Memoir don't cut throats.
So you outright win Magical Place in your recommendation.
I believe they're going to switch in the market. I think Magical Place will start favourite.
Okay, well, Magical Place is currently 22 to 10 as we speak. And no room for My Horse Island Forever, not even the trifecta.
Yeah, let's throw it in.
Thank you so much. Okay, this is what Daryl's big on. Have a look. Now the penultimate race of the day. Try and get trifectas and quartets out of a race like this. Not easy. I thought the 6 horses not running. Hampstead Heath has been taken out. And this morning we got the 3 Oncidium top of the boards. She is priced up at 33 to 10. 2 Lady Alike is 4 to 1. 4 to 1, number 4, Pentalina. Number 1, Hunga Tonga is at 9 to 2. And then you can get 6 to 1 about 7 Lavender Bay. After that, it's 12 to 1 and better about the others. Not an easy race. Class 4, fillies and mares. Thought it was a field event. You?
Yes, I agree with you, Clyde. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Oncidium, I thought that was a lovely post-maiden run. Yeah. She's now stepped up to a mile. Obviously, lightly raced and scope for improvement. I like her chances, Clyde. I think she's going to appreciate the extra furlong. Pentalina, Richard gets on extremely well with her. She's going to strip fitter. Lady Lookalike's fairly consistent. She'll give another bold showing. She's a 5-year-old mare. Let's see how she goes. Number 7, Lavender Bay. She can get to the front. She can be, or handy, she can be very, very competitive. So I don't like the look of the race. I tipped a double. I think I've got a little bit of a Shruti at the back. I expect the favourite to win the last, but maybe our Shruti can give it a run for our money. So
Okay.
yeah, I went with numbers 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, and 7 in the opening leg of the double. If you want to take a tighter double, numbers 3 and 7 are my top 2 choices.
Okay. Thanks for that information. That's the 8th race. I omitted to tell you that the 9, what number is it? 8, Zena's Act is also scratched. That's not running, so take that out as well. 2 scratchings, 6 and 8. And Daryl's last double, 2, 3, 4, 7 by 1 and 4. 9th and final is a handicap, and it's at the class 4 level. Over 1,600 meters. We have a scratching here in the form of number 10. That's not running. King's Quest has been taken out, and we're all looking forward to Industrial Strength performing here today. Last race should run at 5 o'clock. He's been priced up at even money. Well, I don't know what he was priced up at, to be honest, but he's currently even money. He may have been bigger. 6, Captain's Alliance, second choice at 7 to 2. 7, Katsu is 11 to 2. 8, Ridian is at 8 to 1. 20s and better about the balance. And you did tell everybody that you might have a bit of a Shruti to upset the favourite, or not necessarily upset it, but trouble it to a certain extent.
Yeah, I think the favourite's going to prove very, very hard to beat. But Clyde, this horse, number 4, Smart Horse, was very, very impressive. And going into that on the 7th of September, the morning's preview, I said I'm expecting him to appreciate the firmer conditions, and that was the case. They tried him with the blinkers. Yes. They let drip from the jump, and there was no catching him. On paper, I don't think that form line would have been frank by now, because Fear of Fire runs early on in the day, and he doesn't really form part of my selections. But have a look at the weight he gave away on that occasion. Gave him 9 kilograms, Clyde. I actually think he's a nice horse, this. And if they adopt similar tactics with fitness on his side, he'll pose a factor to this favourite. He's certainly going to get first run on him. So I'm going as a suggested swinger in the last race, numbers 1 and 4. But let's touch on Industrial Strength now. Clyde, been a bit of stop-start career for him. Rested quite often, but maybe the gelding has assisted in ironing out any issues. Since being gelded, first, and a second. Last time out was very encouraging because he was returning from a rest and he finished that race off beautifully. Now being stepped up to a mile, Clyde, I got a feeling in a couple of months we're going to be looking back and saying, how did we not make him a racing certainty or for 81? Because I expect him to climb the ladder. But he is having his second run after rest. So, excuse me, Clyde, some doubts in the back of my mind, but on paper, going to prove very, very hard to beat. Have a look, he's Tollgate number 1, Clyde. That might assist him in racing a little bit closer to the pace this time round. And we know that's always a positive on this circuit itself. So yes, in order, 1 from 4.
Okay, and the distance, no problem. He's looking for this mile, is he?
Yeah, I think this is, he's went a mile last year already.
So no issues with that. All right, so there you go. 1 Industrial Strength, the one to beat. Darryl's tipping the danger, number 4 Smart Horse, who's currently 25 to 1, 7 to 2 a place. Don't leave it out, whatever you do. That's the latest from Betway's Way to Win. Thanks so much for watching. We're back with Nino Podesta when we talk Fairview on Tuesday.